What is happening, people? It's your boy Del Boy, and we're back for another episode. You already know what time it is. And today we are in the know with my guy. We should have done this interview time ago. My bro, Ososho. What's going on, my bro? You good?
Done. I'm good still. How are you?
I'm not too bad, man. How's lockdown been treating you?
It's been all right, you know. I've just been grinding, meeting my friends, making YouTube videos. You know, it's still working.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, bro, literally just been this. Just trying to keep sane, man. I feel like this lockdown has been, it's been the hardest one out of all of them. I won't even cap. It's definitely been the hardest one, but we're going to be out. Do you know what it is? I feel like with the first one, it was kind of like, the first one was kind of, it was kind of like a break. So it came, you know, we kind of got to chill, got to take some time off work, just, you know, kind of like realign ourselves. The second one was just mad random. And then this one came out of nowhere and it was like, oh, we're back on lockdown. So what does that mean? When we come out, are we going to be back on lockdown again? But it looks like the government's plan is to potentially make us be out of lockdown forever. So hopefully we'll see what happens.
It kind of just interrupted everything.
Yeah, honestly. So, I mean, God willing, we'll see what happens in it. You know how Boris Johnson is. Go to work, but don't go to work. Chill at home, but don't chill at home. See your friends, but don't. It's ridiculous, man. But let's get straight into it, innit? So what I usually do before we actually get to talk about the wrestling stuff.
One point, he was like, you can't have sex in the same household or some shit.
Oh, exactly. You see what I mean? It doesn't even make sense. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, as I said, what we usually do for the interview is we do like a little icebreaker that's non-wrestling related to kind of get to know you, innit? So if you were to write any genre of a book, what book would it be?
Any genre of book?
Yeah.
Probably like a DC comic.
Okay. What's your favorite
DC comic?
What's your favorite DC comic?
I'd say the New 52. Favorite character is the Joker, definitely.
Yeah. Nah, sick.
He's just chaotic, and I like it.
Nah, I hear that. All right, cool. So let's even get into the wrestling now. So for those that don't know this, Ososho is actually my guy. I've known this guy for a few years now, but when I met him, it had nothing to do with wrestling whatsoever. So I've met him at a show in Tottenham where he was performing, and he had this one song called Flexing, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that song is flipping banger. I still bang it to this day. Absolute banger.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? So obviously we converse about music here and there. Ososho's work rate is absolutely nuts. I remember this guy was dropping videos like every 2-3 weeks. He even had his own clothing brand. Fam, just the work rate was absolutely crazy. So just seeing it. And then randomly, I see on his story, he's posted videos of him wrestling. And then I'm thinking, wait, what? So I've just messaged him and I'm like, bro, wait, you did not tell me you're a wrestler. It was like, yeah, I kind of stopped it, but these are just some old clips in it. And I'm just like, bro, next time you've got a show or something, let me know. Let me come through. You know what I'm saying, bro, I had no idea how I didn't know that. But let's even start how did you actually get into wrestling?
So as a kid, I always said I was going to be a professional wrestler. That was literally my only dream, like my only career. And then, I joined in 2012, imagine. And I just started training. I went there weekly. I toured around the country. But then as I got older, I started deeping that I weren't getting paid and almost broke my back in one of the matches. So I was like,
oh, bro.
Yeah, literally. But this was after 3 years of me being in the business, innit? But then I started just feeling like I was getting taken advantage of. So I just took a mini break. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I came back, but
yeah. Okay, so how was it when you first got into training? And how was it when you first got into training? Explain that.
So when I first got into training, I was just excited. It was like my dream coming true, innit? So every week I'd be there, I'll be just pushing my body. Cause originally I wasn't allowed in the ring cause I was 15 years old, innit? So I had to do all the bumps on like mats outside on like solid wood, but just with like, you know, the gym mats. So I'm taking back bumps, front bumps. And my first trainer was Carl Kramer. He brought me into the business. If you know who Carl Kramer is, he's a UK legend. And man, it was solid. Like, it was one of my favorite experiences. I can't lie.
No, that's dope. That's dope.
And yeah,
So, yeah, no, carry on.
yeah. So when I turned 16, that's when I first had my first official match in it. And I was first introduced as a cowboy under the name of Benny Franklin.
I'm dead.
But literally, like, it made no sense to me. I'm thinking, like, I'm black. Like, let's just do something that would make sense. But a cowboy, like, what? But then, yeah, so I stayed with that company for a bit.
What company was it?
Then I don't even want to shout them out.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, obviously, I grew up and now I've got a business mind. I'm just like, raw, I wrestled 70 matches with no pay. So it's kind of...
Okay, yeah, bond them niggas.
It was kind of a dickhead thing, if I can swear on this.
Yeah, no, you can swear, go on.
But yeah, so I wrestled 70 matches, yeah. Every week, I'll just be pushing myself. Cause I'm the type here, I like when a match is physical, innit? I like when it looks like we're trying to kill each other. So every week, I'll be kicked, like, yeah, just going harder and harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
No, that makes sense, yeah. And boy, that's absolutely crazy. I even remember when I saw the video, I think you were training, I think it was videos of you training. I think you was training with Simon Miller as well. For those who know who Simon Miller is, he's from What Culture. Like, who have been some of your favorite people that you've wrestled so far?
I'd say Jigsaw from Chikara.
Oh, you sick.
I wrestled him when I was like 17, and at that time, yeah, I was already watching him on TV and on Chikara. So it's like, when he came to the UK and came to my promoter kind of slept on him. He didn't see like who this guy is, like Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So I got to wrestle him and I actually went over. So at 17, I'm just like, wow. So I definitely, literally, that's on YouTube as well if anyone wants to watch it. So yeah, I'd definitely say Jigsaw. That was one of my favorites. And obviously Roy Johnson, just because the chemistry just clicked. It was
Big
like
up Roy Johnson.
It was just a fun match. Yeah. Because he's big wavy, he's wavy, innit? But this was when he was doing his Badman gimmick.
Yeah.
And the chemistry just clicked because I'm from ends, innit? So I kind of know what I'm doing, and yeah.
Nah, that's lit. Even
who else?
Oh, carry on.
I like working Lee and Hakan as well. Cause them men are cold. But yeah, what was you gonna say, bro?
No, I was gonna say, like, you brought up being from ends. Obviously growing up in ends, you know, we've all grown up on watching wrestling, but then at the same time, a lot of people kind of grew out of wrestling, and it's already known that not a lot of black people are actually wrestling as it is anyways, you know, a lot of...
Yeah.
But coming from ends and then, you know, maybe telling your friends like, yo, I'm trying to get into wrestling, like, what was the reaction like?
So in primary school, nobody believed me except for like my close friends. Like my guy Amir, he believed me from the start. Because we used to play fight all the time.
Yeah.
So primary school, teachers didn't believe me. They were like, be more realistic. Secondary, I got kind of the same response. But then when I first went to training, then people were like, wow, this guy is really serious.
Yeah.
Because in school, yeah, I was either just a class clown or trying to fight. Like there was no in between. Like I didn't care about grades and shit, which is not good. I'm not promoting that, but that's just how I was thinking back then, innit?
Yeah.
My parents supported me though. My dad encouraged me to like get into Taekwondo.
Okay.
So I've got an official fighting background behind me. And my mum was rolling with the punches as well. So my parents were really supportive, but as a youngin', your friends just think, nah, you can't do that. Like, who do you know in ends as a wrestler? Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't seem like something that's actual, like that can happen.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's mad, because even my younger brother, he's saying that, he wants to be a professional wrestler. But obviously when we're all young, we all wanted to be professional wrestlers. So it gets to a point when, you know, as you get older, it probably changes, innit? But for you to stick out with it, when there's not a lot of man doing it as it is, it just goes to show that when you now get to the stage where you want to get to, there's going to be someone looking at you like, oh, okay, this is a brother from ends. There's a black boy that's been able to pursue his dreams. He's been able to get to where he wants. Oh, maybe there is space for us in the industry. So keep going, my brother. Honestly, keep going, man. And how has it been? How has it been navigating through the industry as a black wrestler?
It's weird because there's not a lot of black people there, so you can into the he's from the streets, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like people just do stupid like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when people aren't used to your energy, they act weird around you. But when I had my latest run in 2019, there was a lot more street people in like my training facility in Hustle Wrestling.
Yeah.
Like I had a friend who was actually going to run with like a roadman gimmick.
Okay.
And then obviously Roy Johnson broke barriers as well. So it is a bit more easier to do it nowadays. But back then it was like when I was like 16, 17, and I was touring and I was like a street guy. It's not like how it is today.
Yeah.
Like 2014 to like 2021, completely different.
Yeah.
Well, nowadays, when I go back into the like wrestling ring, I know that I'll have it a bit more patterned. Cause in 2019, I tried out the Ososho character.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Like the commentators had fun with it. The crowd enjoyed booing me. Like it was fun.
That's sick. So how would you describe the difference between your previous character to Ososho? Because I obviously know Ososho as the wrestler, as the rapper. So how is Ososho the wrestler? Are you like implementing some bits of like your rapping, or what's the
Nah, not even. I think Ososho the rapper is when I'm in the ring, I'm gonna make it clear that obviously like I'm just gonna be here for the money, innit? So I'm gonna be more arrogant, more confident, and like fuck everybody. No cap. But me before as Benny Franklin, I was just here for the rest, and I was here more for, I love this is my life. I'll do anything it takes.
Yeah.
And I feel like back then I was more like risky with my body, like I do high flying stuff. But now I'm more focused on psychology and like what type of submissions I can put my opponent in that will make the crowd be like, "Wow, this guy looks like he's trying to break this guy's arm," or like just do something dastardly. Do you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So I think when I go back into it, it's just gonna be like a lot more charisma and fun. Like, yeah.
Nah, that makes... Boy, if you're not having fun, then there's no point even doing it in the first place, man, honestly.
Trust. That's a fact.
Are there any promotions that you have your eye on potentially this year? Like, are you starting to like slowly get back into training, or is that something you've been doing since the whole of lockdown?
So during lockdown, I've not touched the wrestling ring. I've not even like tried to, it's a bit mad. But I've been working out from home. Yeah. But when lockdown lifts, I'll definitely go back to hustle. I want to do Progress, but you know, Progress had a wrestling school, innit? Yeah. And I know they're renaming it something else, but I have to wait for that situation to develop. Yeah. But I'll definitely go to either or both training schools. I'll definitely go back to Lucha, because Lucha was fun with Greg. Yeah. that was sick. Yeah. No, that's... So yeah. Proper dope. And any particular people you've set your eyes on potentially facing? In the UK, I want to face Roy Johnson again. I want a proper storyline with him, because right now it's 1-0 to him, innit? He went over the last match. And I know he's now on this wavy Ibiza thing, but I'm going to bring him back to the streets. Now, he could be on the Ibiza thing, but I'm going to take it to the streets, innit? So I've got my eyes on Roy. Who else I want to face? I kind of want to face Clarence, Sassy Bear. Just kind of feel like that'll be good. And he's a great worker. I want to face Simon Miller as well, because he's got size, and it'll just be a great story. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're parallel opposites. Like, I'm from Ends. I'm not sure his background, but I do know he's Jewish, and he's like more of a YouTuber, innit? Yeah. And he's a what culture guy. So it'll just be different. It'll be like, wow, Simon's a fun guy, and he's kind of facing like someone from Ends who's a rapper and jewelry and all of this. Like, it'll be different. Who else? Smashing Mike, Hakan, because his chops look devastating. Yeah. And that's really it, to be honest. Yeah. At the moment. That's a good list. I'm gonna send you a few names that I think that you should definitely face as well. I'm gonna send that to you privately. Okay, cool. Just even to like quickly delve into music, because we don't want to spend too much time into music. How did you even actually get into music? Was it during your break from wrestling, or was it whilst you were doing wrestling? It was during whilst I was doing wrestling. So first it was in year 9. Yeah. In my school they had a group called Got Kings in it, but they used to like do rap battles at other school and turn physical. But I was doing my own thing, but then I stopped. Then when I turned 18, I was like, raw, Young Thug is wavy and he looks rich. So me being young and just seeing like the wave and the money, I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. So I then started music and I just never stopped.
Yeah. That's sick, man. Do you have any aspirations of like even delving into kind of like doing like wrestling music for maybe like other wrestlers, or do you even like what's your wrestling theme at the moment?
Oh, it's produced by me. I called it the show theme because it was the first one I rapped for.
Yeah,
but it's not out. Like you can't listen to it anywhere at the moment.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, flexing might have to be your theme tune, man. I'm not gonna lie. Or you're gonna have to you're gonna have to give this another wrestler, if anything. I think that tune is banging. Like if a wrestler came out to that, if I heard that live at like Progress or Rev Pro, and I heard a wrestler come out to that, I'm going to lose my shit. I won't even lie to you. I'm going to lose my shit.
Thank you, bro.
That tune is too wavy. Like, I remember when you first performed it as well, and I was like, yeah, nah, this kid is hard. This kid is
Thank you.
hard.
Do you know, now that you said that, I might actually take that into consideration.
Nah, bro, listen, maybe you have to listen back to it. Just play, when you're in the studio, just put it on your monitors. Listen to it, close your eyes, and just, even if you have to go on YouTube and play crowd noise while that song is playing, I promise you, that tune will change you.
Cool.
You'll think of it completely differently. Or even if you have to do like a remix, where maybe take out the swearing if they're swearing, and just do like a wrestling-related version. Because obviously, your new character is you're flexing, you're just here for the money, you're just here for business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a UK version of the Hurt Business. Like, you're just here to beat people up, get paid, and then go home. You're not here for no after party.
Literally.
You ain't here for none of that. You're just here to do your business, beat people up, and then just go to the next venue where you have to fight.
Literally. Yeah, I'm gonna take you up on that crowd noise and listen to it.
Now, fam, trust me. If it does work, fam, if you're messing with it, I promise you, I'll be your manager for your first match back. I promise you.
All right, say less. Yeah, we're gonna get this sorted out.
We'll get a pattern, fam.
That'll be cold.
My guy, it's been sick chatting to you. So as we usually round up, I'm gonna do something called set the scene, where I'm gonna make you think of like your best scenario this year, innit? So I'm gonna be you. You're just gonna fill in the blanks, okay? So
okay, cool.
My name is Ososho, and by the end of this year, I would have loved to have wrestled.
Roy Johnson, first name that came to my head, so why not?
My name is Ososho, and the promotion I would want to sign for would be
WWE.
My name is Ososho, and if I was to main event WrestleMania, the person I would face would be...
My instinct said The Rock in it, but by the time I get up there, I don't know how old he will be. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But my instinct was The Rock, so why not The Rock?
Yeah, fam, why not?
Why not?
My name is Ososho, and the title I would like to win by the end of this year would be...
Probably Hustle Wrestling Championship, and UBW.
My name is Ososho, and you should come and watch me wrestle live, because
it's going to be the most entertaining night of your entire life. No cap.
No cap. Big you up, my brother. Fam, plug yourself. Let the people know where they can find you. If you've got any merch where they can support you, and grab that.
Check out my YouTube channel, Ososho, OSOSHO. You can watch my wrestling matches, listen to my music. My Instagram is Mr_Ososho. And yeah, if you need jewelry, got the key, head to the light show. You're done, though.
Say no more. Make sure you guys support my guy Ososho. Wrestling shows are going to be back very soon, so you never know. You're definitely going to see him sometime this year if you go somewhere. And if you've been in the know, make sure you guys tune in next week. Wow.